almost there.
Okay.
There you go.
Well, everybody, welcome to the part 4 of the training for the Louisville Jedi Academy. Or 3 or whatever it is. So we are going to be showing today more of the Jim So. We're going to be, or whatever, we're going to be going through some more of, we already covered Makashi, so now we're going to cover some of Jim So, and hope you guys enjoy it. So I'm going to turn the camera around. Okay. And we're having a little practice duel here. Why, I don't know. All right.
You got me.
All right. Okay.
Yeah.
Let me get mine. I want to mute the speaker, by the way, so we don't get feedback.
We both like the Makashi when it comes down to it.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
I got the tape recorder.
Yes, you do. All right.
Yeah.
We're live, Sam. And I
This
do
is good. Yes, I checked it in there. We are right side up. So
Yes,
we're
cool.
doing good.
Cool. All right.
Always pays to check.
Yeah.
All right. So again, we'll start with our salutation. Welcome all for the Louisville Jedi Academy. Today we'll be looking again at Soresu.
I called it a jump so by accident.
Yeah, we'll be in Soresu. That's what we've been looking at. We've done the from the Shicho,
Yeah.
the velocity from Shicho, and then the one from Makashi, right?
Yep,
So-
they have like these new fancy lightsabers where it has an effect where if you scrape it
Across the room.
across the ground or across a wall, like
It actually leaves it just sparks.
yeah, like the tip starts sparking
pretty
or
cool.
whatever.
Yeah.
We're not that fancy here.
We don't even have like sound. But
Yeah,
like
we
I
don't-
saw that
yeah.
on Ultra Sabers is like one of their
Really?
ultra deluxe fancy
Yeah.
pre-made ones.
I want to
Yeah.
see that. I haven't seen
Yeah.
that. I'll have to
And
check
Maybe,
that out.
they'll have like a demo video of it or something. I
Yeah.
forget what it's called.
Oh, and by the way, folks,
It's like one of their most expensive lightsabers. That's like one of the features they have.
cool. And
Exploding.
folks, since we have purple blades, I'm going to make one note. Sometimes the blue part of it will fade and it'll turn red. So if that happens, keep an eye out for
I
that.
think they saw that in the first episode.
Yeah.
Mine did that.
Yeah.
It's got
Mine,
fresh
however,
batteries
did
now.
not, so it might happen to me this time.
And
we kind of have,
there though.
and we have a kind of funny joke about that where we pretend like we're turning to the dark side.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
All right. So
Also
today we'll
made
be
that
looking
joke
at
for the first episode.
the velocity from this position, our the Jim So position, right? So that's what we'll be headed
I
at.
can hear you in the other room.
Huh?
Gotta mute the other room.
Huh?
I can hear you in the other room.
Oh yeah. I don't think it'll pick up on this.
It might.
You can unplug the
speaker.
yeah, that'll work.
Hi.
Hello.
Instead of muting it. What are you doing here?
He's here to join.
You hear me
Get him
check
a
out the Jedi
lightsaber.
stuff?
I'll get you a lightsaber. Don't worry.
Okay.
Yeah. And we're filming it for YouTube so that way we can draw more
Jumping
people
in too? We're doing it on camera.
Just
The
up
whole
there.
world's watching.
Do you drive here?
Yeah.
Or did it?
Got him one?
Yep. Here you go.
Come on in, bud. Check it out.
I think that one's a red one.
Yeah. Also, off with the shoes. Huh. Hey there.
Hey, hey.
You want a lightsaber too?
Do I
I'll
need
give
to
you
open?
one.
I hadn't opened that. 'cause-
No, I'm just enjoying everything.
No worries.
Oh, yes, you could.
Unlock it.
Yeah.
Come on in.
There you go.
All right, come on in. Check it out.
Uh-oh, red. Yeah.
You gotta-
He said it was a red one.
We got a
Misguided
Sith with us. Or a dark Jedi, whatever you want to call it.
Yeah.
There you go. We're actually filming this, so.
Oh, okay.
Lights stay off.
Yeah, no problem.
Come on in. Yeah. We've been recording it for the past couple of weeks, actually. Past 3 times or so. Slight intermission, folks.
So you can go back and see what you missed. All right. Let's try it again. Come on in.
All right. So we
This is
have
Judah, guys.
Hey Judah, how you doing?
This is Marty.
Ben,
This is Ben.
and
And
Thomas.
Thomas
Hello.
is actually sometimes in the class right after yours. So.
Yep. I am indeed.
All right.
Well,
Karate class. Neat.
Mhm.
Welcome.
Yes, he's from our kids' class.
Yeah.
All right, so we're going to start with our salutation. All right. Again, salutation has 9 parts. Step 1, this hand reaches up while the sword points down to the floor. All right, that's step 1. Step 2, you bring the sword up, kind of between your eyes. The other hand comes down by your waist. Step 3, we drop the saber, the pommel, into your hand. Step 4, you're going to step back with your right, make the saber horizontal. We're bowing down, right, to your partner. Step 5, again, we drop the saber down. You extend your left hand. Hand of friendship to your training partner. Then step 6 is our wisdom pose, right? Once again, that hand's across the waist. The other hand comes up, yes, and we're holding this. It's like you're looking right through the frame. Then step 7, we step back. This is our defensive pose. You're leaning back here, right, and the blade is in the bend of your elbow. Step, yeah.
Actually.
Is it like this?
Cutting
You
your
know, you
arm.
want to be switching.
Come on your right foot forward.
Yeah.
Hey.
Pull it back
that's
behind
more
you.
like it.
Say, yeah, you're leaning back this way. Then we're going to bend forward, touch down, step 8, and your hands are kind of covering your eyes. Then the last one, step 9, the feet come together. We make a big circle with the blade, and we do a downward diagonal, or what we call a Simach cut. Right? That's our 9 steps to the salutation. All right, so from there, we warm up with just our basic cuts. Right? Basic positions. We're going to start in our Shicho position. Shicho, we're holding the saber vertical, kind of up by your ear, and we're going to cut diagonal this way. As we do, we step forward. We're going to turn the direction we're cutting. So we step forward and we cut down diagonal. Then bring it up on the opposite side. So now it's over by your left ear. And we step forward and we cut this way now, right? That's called a Simach, diagonal cut, right? We can also stay in place and do the same thing. I can step back, step forward, cut, and then bring it up. Then step back, feet together, step forward, cut down, bring it back up, right, to our Shicho position. Step back, step forward, I turn and cut, diagonal, bring it back up again, step back, step forward, diagonal cut, bring it back up, good, back, forward, cut down, and raise it back up by your ear, step back, step forward, turning and cutting, bring it back up by your ear, one more, step back, forward, cut down, and then the other side, step back, step forward from the Shicho position, right? Now the same thing from the Shicho position, this time we're going to go upward instead of downward with the cut. An upward cut's called a sweep. And again, if we're going diagonal or crossing the center line, we call it a mach, sweep mach. So this one, kind of like you're swinging a golf club. As you step forward, again, we're turning, we're cutting up, and we bring it right to the other side with our Shicho now, right? No, you're right. Where you finish. Now you're on the other side, right? Now I can turn and I can cut coming up back to where I started, right? Again, I can step back, step forward, turn and cut, step back, step forward, turn as you cut, good. Foot comes back, step forward, and we cut up.
And you keep facing towards
You're always turning where you're cutting. Right. Boom, we're always turning in the same direction the blade's going.
Keep facing forward.
Oh, yeah.
Come back, forward, cut up,
There we go.
My bad, man.
back, step back,
And yep, you got it now.
cut
Yeah,
up.
it took me a while to figure that out.
Right, rise and cut, good. So that's the sweep mach, right? Next one we have is Makashi, right? So this is Shicho, stance, right? First position.
And Makashi is actually a very fun form, not gonna lie.
Yeah, our next position is Makashi. Makashi, we keep the tip forward, so with your feet, you're going to right foot forward. Yeah, because the right hand is reaching forward here, right? So you're not all twisted in the spine. And you're holding this out, chest level, as far as you can reach here. You're saying, this is my space. You're not coming into this space, right? That's the feeling that Makashi has. Makashi's a lot of thrusts. And has its own saber. Thomas has one, the bent handle. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's a Makashi blade.
kind of like Count Dooku a little.
Count Dooku, exactly.
It's exactly his.
So that when you hold it, it's always, the tip easily is always pointing forward, right?
Yeah.
So for Makashi, this position here, we're going to slide forward. We're going to push off the back foot and we scoot forward. Just as a scoot. Keep the same foot forward as we scoot. When we scoot, we're going to take that front hand and turn it, palm up. Turn it, and it makes a little bitty circle on the end. It's a parry, or what we call a shin. Parry is blade. Then we're going to slide forward and turn it the other way. Parry the other way. And then you adjust your front foot steps, and we do a poke, thrust. Forward with one hand. That's called a shiak, a thrust. Right?
And folks, please stick around toward the end because we will aim to take a few questions or answer some comments you may have left us in the video.
Yeah, we're that popular. All right.
Very funny, Sam.
Sliding forward. I don't have high expectations. Slide
Only a
again.
episode, or
Yeah.
third.
Step and reach. Thrust. Good. Come back. Good. Again, you scoot forward, palm up. I circle one way. Palm down, circle the other. Front foot steps, and you stab. Good. Comes back. Good. Go slide, slide, step, thrust. Deep thrust. Good. And back. Again, goes slide, parry, parry, step, deep thrust. Good. Do one more and then we'll do the other side. Slide with parry one way, parry the other way. You step and deep thrust. Good. Now we'll switch hands. So now the left hand's the one that's on front, the left foot's forward. So, because you're sweaty.
Yeah.
Wasn't sweaty till you grabbed it.
Yeah.
All right.
It's part of the
Makashi on the left side's the same, right? Just left foot forward, left hand forward. Again, when we circle, we turn that front hand palm up. So as I move forward, I slide, palm up the one way, slide again, palm down the other. And now as I step, I'll do a thrust with my non-dominant hand, in my case, the left hand.
And
So again,
sometimes the non-dominant hand can be a little bit more difficult, but not by much.
we're gonna
That's
scoot
why we do it
forward.
both ways to get better.
You only get better to practice. Boom. Gotta do both. Both hands.
Slide,
Not all saber styles do that,
I
but
still
Makashi
have
does.
to
Makashi's one of them
perfect it a
that
little bit.
everything they do, they mirror. So slide parry, parry, step, deep thrust. Come back. Again. Parry, parry, step, thrust. Stab them. Come back. Again. Parry once, parry the other way, deep thrust. Come back. Good. Do two more. Step, parry, parry, then slide and stab. Last one. Slide up, parry, other way, deep, slide and stab. Good.
Alright.
All right, next one we've got here is we're going to lead with the tip. And it's going to circle down, come back up, circle back the other way, right? So this is orbiting, or what we call an orbital, is when it's doing a path around you from one side to the other, right? Boom. Don't turn your back though. I'm again just stepping forward one side, step forward the other side.
So you're
Step
just
forward
turning
one.
your body very slightly.
Yeah, step to the other. I'm not turning this way. My back turning. And as we move this time, we're going to do a front cross step. We're going to step one foot in front of the other,
So
and then we keep the legs there, we turn. Then we step the other foot in front, and we turn. Right? Step in front, unwind. Back foot steps in front of your knee, you're twisted, unwind, untwist. Right? That's how you move with this. Every time the
It's kind of
tip
like a Chinese movie.
comes across your center line, you cross step and you turn to let it come, and then you step with that back foot as it goes back the other way. Turn the opposite way, right?
This-
Leading with the tip, thrust and turn. I step and lead with the tip, thrust and turn, right?
Oh
That's about as far
my
forward as
God.
this. The camera's gonna catch my feet.
Well,
To the front, poke, right? The tip leads the way. I step and turn. Front cross, step and turn. Front cross, step and turn, right? I don't change my hands, don't change the way I'm holding it. Hold it in the natural forward grip the whole time. This is the thrust, and then we unwind, right? The tip, good. Doing that again. Step forward, you turn, bring it up, step the other way, and turn, good, keep it going. And that's the idea with this exercise, that your hand doesn't really stop moving. Your feet match the pace of your hand.
Yep.
So your hand moves in this slow arc, and your feet keep it moving, right, that way.
All right. Oh, we got one viewer.
Step and thrust.
Hold on, I'm gonna share it to
Is
somebody.
it Sam?
Step
It
and
probably
thrust.
is.
Yeah, probably. Yeah,
Facebook.
it's probably my computer.
Okay.
You still good?
We're
Still
ready.
live?
This light isn't
I'm sharing it to Jordan.
working.
Well,
Oh, it probably needs new batteries.
Yeah.
I'll get some fresh batteries. Here, try this in the meantime.
It might be a bit big for him, but.
I know, no, I'll be quick.
Yeah.
all right, we're gonna do the left hand now. Same thing. All right, other hand now. Non-dominant hand. We step, and as we turn, we thrust. It comes up, and as we thrust the other way, you what we call front cross. Step in front of your knee and unwind those legs.
Is
Right?
that
Don't
the
step
other
out of it, turn out of it. When I step, I'm twisted.
For you, buddy?
No, he's fine. He's tough.
Yeah.
Comes up, and again, we're gonna front cross step, and I stay there with my feet. I let them turn. Boom. Right, turn the torso. And back again.
This one's heavy.
Front cross.
It tends to be.
Crush step. Cross
That's
step.
why they call it a Makashi saver.
Step and turn.
Right, Sam?
Unwind.
Oh.
Step and turn.
Yeah.
Come up. Thrust. Unwind.
Yeah. See, folks, this is a smaller space than we used to have. And we
Even
had
smaller when you gotta fit it in a camera, right?
Yeah, that's true.
We don't have
I
our
mean,
camera space. So,
Yeah, we don't have so much space for the cameras, so. Which is being recorded from my phone, so.
turn as you thrust.
Yeah.
Step. Right, the tip is leading the way.
Yeah.
Boom. Right. All right. Kreneth. So that's our next one.
I think so.
All right. Kreneth is when you're down on one knee, right?
Thank God I wore shorts today.
So you start with the. Nope. You'd be the other knee.
It'd be the other knee, just your right hand.
Yeah, your right knee's up, right? And
This is
again,
not showing his hand.
right hand's
Okay,
on
then
top.
do that.
Left hand's grabbing the bottom, and we're holding it up in an angle.
Yeah.
This way, right? This is essentially the Soresu position from the torso up. We're gonna switch to, because for right now,
It's,
Yep.
yep, it's all
Hey, isn't
there.
that much better?
yeah.
There you go, buddy.
Alright, so we're gonna do from here what we call the hut slide,
Yeah.
right? We're going to switch knees, and as you switch knees, when the left knee's forward, you bring it up, yeah, like Ben just did, and bring it up above your head. This is the gemso, right?
Which
When
we're
the
gonna
right's
do that some
forward,
today.
we're cutting down. It's a side, straight down cut, right? So from here, I rock forward onto my right knee, right? I bring my back leg, my left knee up, to the right.
God.
drop this knee down to the floor, which starts me falling forward. That's fine, because then I'm gonna kick my right knee up. That brings me back up again. And now my left knee's forward, so I'm gonna have this the gemso.
The gym so.
Gemso position, right? And then from here, I'm gonna rock forward, dropping the knee down, step up with the right, and that's when you cut down, right?
Yeah.
Same time, right? And then you're
Yeah.
back to your Soresu position. So
Yeah.
we'll only be able to do this like one step, forward,
Yeah.
forward, and then back again.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Yeah. This gets old for us old guys.
Especially me going 30, I'm going on 32.
Oh yeah, he's so old.
That was
32.
That was funny, Sam.
32. Oh my gosh, he's ancient. crest.
Feels like it, but I'm
Yeah.
not. Anyway,
All right.
This guy that teached martial arts, I don't remember his name, but I think he died when he was 32.
good lord,
That's too young.
that's too young for death.
That's too young.
Of natural causes
Lee?
or in
No.
combat?
Is it Bruce Lee?
What's his name? Yes, Bruce Lee.
Yeah, that wasn't natural causes. There was a lot going on there.
Yeah, it was
Alright,
a
anyway.
bad reaction to,
Medicines.
like, he had,
He had a lot of medicines in him, and
well, no, it was like a bad reaction to, I think it was like aspirin and some other thing, and it was the some other thing that gave him the.
Together, yeah. Alright,
rock forward, step raise it, rock forward, cut down.
yeah. Alright,
Yeah.
next exercise.
One more time.
Oh,
And then
God.
we're gonna do the other side.
No, not on this one. This
No,
one,
no, no.
just do.
The next
Just
one
do it
you're.
this way. We don't
oh,
switch
God.
hands for this.
Alright.
So as you're moving forward, step raise it up. Again, cut down. Good.
Okay.
All right. For the next one,
And this one is the one Ben hates the most.
the Italian roll. You'll probably like this one, though. All right. So we want to roll.
Good God.
If you're falling down, right, you're losing your balance, and you don't want your arm broken, you don't want to land on your wrist, you don't want to land on your elbow,
Or
right?
especially your legs for that matter.
You want to curl up, and you want to receive the ground. That's actually what it means. You're receiving the ground. As we come down along your arm, shoulder to opposite hip. So when you're finished, when you come out of the roll, you should be in the Krenith position. Right?
Which I
where,
still yet
where
to
it
get
is.
to.
Why do I call it a judo roll? Is that like another name
Yeah.
for it?
Yeah, well, it's judo, jujitsu.
The
They
whole-
all use it, right?
It's a roll.
But this is a
Parkour,
just like
right? It's just the
Yeah,
safest
kinda
way
on the floor.
to fall, right? If you're
Right.
falling forward,
Right,
you
for
lost your
example.
balance,
balance.
Just roll
you
over.
roll. And I'm probably out of frame there. So
Like, for example,
you do it sideways.
like in Burn Notice, when they were falling from the building, you'd want to do that.
Yes.
From a building?
Well,
Don't fall from a building.
no,
No,
you
this
can
is
help
like
it.
you're
Like-
falling forward, someone's pushed you,
Yeah.
you've lost your balance.
Yeah,
something like
that would
right?
be a more proper.
Coming
example.
down.
Yeah,
You
I
know,
mean,
right?
tumbling from a building, you wouldn't really want to do this.
Not if you can help it.
Yeah.
Show them, Thomas.
Yeah.
Nice, soft. You want to
Thank
not make any noise if you can, right? You want it to be gentle,
All right, Marty, your turn.
quiet.
Hey! Marty did it a lot better. I'm not
Good.
doing
Of
it.
course he did.
I'll pass.
Yeah.
Don't.
Try
You'll
it.
never get good at it if you don't do
You don't
it.
think you can do this?
Yeah, go
Is
for
it just
it.
like a simple roll?
All right,
No, you're not going over your neck. You're going sideways. You gotta put your head
Oh,
to the side. It's like your
Okay, I still have to work
your
on
feet
that.
push you forward like a normal roll,
Yeah.
but your arms are turning sideways
Yeah.
as you do it.
There you go. That
That's
wasn't
bad.
too bad.
Yeah.
For a first time.
Yeah, that was pretty good for a first time, right?
Yeah.
So as you bring it down, you bring it
Yeah.
down to your feet. This way, the sword comes down to your feet, and think of like you're gonna roll over the sword.
All over the lightsaber. Yeah.
That's how I do it anyway.
Well,
Roll over the sword.
he doesn't have to do it more than once.
Yeah. All right. So that's how we warm up. Then from there, we're gonna look at warming up some of the spins that we do with the saber.
Yeah.
Right. First one, and probably most important, is just going from one hand to the other hand. And the way we're gonna do that, passing it from one hand to the other.
How do
That's
I-
easy. So we're gonna bring it down this way and come up like you're hitchhiking. Right, bring it up this way like you're doing this. And as you come up that way, the back end wants to keep going anyway. It's starting to come out of my hand. I don't have to try to make that happen. The weight of the sword will do it for me. So I let it. I'm gonna let it just completely come out of my hand, and I'm gonna reach across with my other hand, and I'm essentially gonna flip it into the other hand. It's just gonna pass from one hand to the other. You can't stop though. I can't get to here and then stop, right? Gotta
No.
let it keep going. Let it keep going, release and catch.
Yeah.
Right? There's only a split second when there's not a hand on it. When it comes out, I'll still be
Yeah.
holding it in the other hand upright.
Ooh,
Something
dude.
like that.
Do the same
Close
thing coming
enough.
back. Coming back, I come up, now I'm in the other hand. It's coming out when I go hitchhiking style and I'm reaching across As it comes out, I catch it with the other hand, right?
Well, you gotta.
One side.
really go with the thing.
Let it come out, hitchhiking, it comes out of my hand, right? Boom. And I pass it from one hand.
I highly recommend going back
To
to
the other.
some of the older clips that we did of this, just so you get an idea.
I'd say the same thing.
Yeah.
Boom.
I mean.
Everything we've done, we do every time. So,
Yeah.
yeah, with the stuff that we're picking up for the later part of it,
Yeah, you can see some of the older.
It's-
see it.
there you go. Step
There you
three.
go, yeah.
It comes
But
out of the
still.
hand, you
Whoops,
catch
I
it. And
touched-
Yeah.
oh
Yeah.
no, you
But
just
if
burned
you,
your hand off.
Shoot.
Now go behind the back. This is actually easier,
Yeah.
right? Behind the back, you're
Yeah,
simply
look at some
handing
of
it
our
from one
other
hand to the
classes
other.
that we've taped and you'll.
So behind the back, I'm gonna come down
Yeah.
like this. Put myself in essentially what we call a hammer lock. The other hand is gonna reach back and grab it. I just hand it from one hand and come out the other side.
So like,
You're just passing it off behind your back.
Yeah, like that, buddy.
It's
Yeah,
it's
that's all
more-
you're doing. You go behind, you hand it to the other one, yeah.
Yeah,
That's
but you
what
don't
you gotta
wanna go,
watch.
you don't wanna go around.
Gotta
this
watch
on a
hitting
pulley.
your legs as it goes down, and you gotta watch hitting the back of your head.
Don't
Right.
go all the way around just yet, we're not that far yet.
Right, we
Just
just
we'll
go
get there, but we're not.
one
that-
hand, pass it to the other.
Oops, sorry, son.
Yeah. Yeah, get,
Getting a little too aggressive
yeah,
there.
not, what, you're going north-south and I'm going east-west, that's not gonna work. We all gotta go the
Sorry.
same way,
Yeah.
right?
I think
Or that'll happen.
I'm
Ow.
better. I'm better at the front. I'm better at
Dang.
the front.
Get my-
Well, good, cause now we're gonna do both.
I did that last week.
You go
Oh, gosh.
front to back, we're gonna go front,
Last week.
2
and
weeks
this
ago.
hand
Yeah.
goes back,
You
behind.
were here 2 weeks ago, we weren't.
You
here
go
last
pass it in front,
Yeah, whatever.
we're gonna go back, behind,
Oh,
right?
Stings like the.
Pass in,
It's probably me.
reach behind, catch it.
No, you're fine, Marty, it's just, this stings like.
I was stained. It stinks.
No, he smacked
Stings.
himself.
No, you're fine.
Then we go the other way, right? Go
At
behind
least
on
it
this side.
hurts.
Yeah, front to back, side to side. We all wanna be in the same plane here.
Yeah,
We don't crack them. Boom.
yeah.
Which will be hard to do with, where we're going with this, cause it's time, I need to show that. We haven't done it yet, but
What?
the judo spin with this,
Oh, good grief.
so.
Oh, is that the one where you like bend over?
Yeah, that's.
Oh,
behind
yeah, the judo
behind the
spin
back.
behind the back.
We'll come back to this one here in a second for that. Alright, so next one we're gonna look at is the high-low whip, or the Obiani. right?
Yeah, if you don't know what he means by Obiani, folks, go watch Revenge of the Sith, it's the final fight of the movie.
So we did show this one the first time on our last clip. And you're circling,
I can't do
yeah you
that.
can, don't hold
Yeah.
it tight.
You might not.
I want the pommel to stay on the inside of my arm.
Yeah.
I'm just kind of pinching it with
Oh, he's
my
trying to do
index
it like
and thumb.
between his fingers.
You know what
Yeah,
it is?
not
It's
his
on the
fingers.
wrist.
My fingers didn't move at all. Right,
No.
just the wrist. Just the wrist. And fans.
Yeah. You don't,
No, not that way.
not like that.
Down, look, down to the front,
Down the front.
around, down to the front.
It's
around,
not really
down to the
flipping. It
front.
just looks like it's flipping.
Yeah,
Yeah, it
just
just
simply
looks
rolling it by hand. Right? No,
Well,
you
no.
let go and re-caught it. I haven't let go of it. Don't let
You
go
don't
of
let
it.
go of it,
We
we
just
just,
turn.
just like
It looks
this.
like you're
Sorry, Thomas.
holding it with your thumb and then you're re-catching it. Like
Nope.
It
hold
never, it's just all on an axis.
Yeah.
It just
Just
never-
pinch.
it looks like
Pinching
you're
it.
doing like.
Sorry, Thomas, it's just this is a
Oh,
cramp.
sorry.
You're fine.
Alright, so that's circle one. Circle
Sorry
two,
about
we
that,
turn it
Thomas. It's
upside
just a
down.
really small space in here.
Put it in your armpit. The same arm, yeah, that side. Alright, once you're there, we turn. Twist. Let it come out of the armpit. Right back to start.
Yeah.
That's the second circle. So it goes one circle this way. Second circle comes under the arm.
Uh-huh.
We turn.
Uh-huh.
Let it come back out again. Right.
So
Circle.
we
I
turn
can't really
and
get the one-handed
that?
Yeah.
one. I can get the two-handed one.
As you turn, it comes out and cuts down.
well, yeah, no, like no, it's like this.
Yeah, this is all.
Yeah.
This is all
It's
one.
in
You
a
don't
wrist.
you don't let go of it.
The other hand doesn't do it.
No, you don't let go of it. That's
Yeah.
the point. That's the whole thing.
See,
Yeah.
you gotta hold it the whole
I
time.
never let go of it.
Circle, come under the arm.
Yeah. I don't know why I'm
Circle,
being so
come under the arm.
clumsy today. I'm just really out of it.
Just like with your thumb and finger.
You haven't done it yet before.
Don't get
That's
so
new.
You haven't done it
to
yet.
do eventually.
Yeah, alright. So, first circle is this,
Yeah.
then I turn. Boom, you did the second part.
Yeah, like when you
Bring
do
it in
it
your
fast.
armpit, turn, come out. That's the part most people can't do.
And you've already picked
This
up
is the
on
easy
it,
part.
so-
You just, yeah, and then come under, turn,
Thomas,
let it come out.
sorry I hit you there. It was just me in a cramped space.
In fact, I bet it'd be even easier here for you
What?
when it
What do
comes
you
out.
What'd you say?
Switch
I
over.
said sorry I poked you there. It
Try
was
that.
just me
When was that?
a few minutes ago.
Well, he didn't
I
notice.
accidentally hit you.
I didn't even notice.
You're
So,
fine.
So,
Whatever.
why are you apologizing?
I don't know. I thought you
Go in your
noticed.
armpit.
can you show me the trick?
You're
I
good.
can't do the
You
one.
just did it. It's the same as
You
this
just
one.
did it. It's
Remember
No,
just-
he's trying to like flip it around. You know, like he doesn't understand that I am not letting go of it.
Oh, I'm not even showing him
I'm
that
just,
yet.
It's not-
I'm just spinning my wrist.
You're just spinning your wrist. Yeah.
Yeah, like that.
So I like that.
Go
a
the
little
other
bit.
way.
Yeah,
But
that's
the
it.
other way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There you
Try
go.
to
Now
go
go
higher.
Yeah,
Straighten your hand a little.
Oh,
Have
yeah.
it close to the where the blade
Close
starts.
to the blade, yeah,
Yeah, that's it.
No, don't turn.
No,
turn
turn
this way.
Turn it forward, not to the side.
There you go. That way. Right.
Yeah, turn it
That's a
more
little
like
better.
That's a little.
Like grip it with just
Just your fingers.
No,
like
keep it
grip
on.
it with just your thumb and index finger.
The thumb
Like
and
your
the index finger.
like
yeah.
these three fingers, you can just let them
Let that roll that way. No, don't let
No,
your elbow come up.
don't put your elbow into it. Just your
Right,
wrist.
Just the wrist. Now let
So
it
the
come.
trick is apparently to let it go over your wrist like
No, you gotta hold it light.
No, that is
no,
that is
no,
not
no.
how you do it, because otherwise it'll just fall out.
You want this
Oh,
to do the.
No,
Do it like this. Hold on.
Oh.
It's
See
gotta
if
be like
there's-
that. Now make it bigger. Now make it bigger.
Okay.
Right.
We dropped a viewer.
So it stays like this.
Oh no.
Hold on.
I hope I'm
Hold on,
still
guys.
on.
Oh, Schematic Wayne is in there. Hey, Wayne.
Right. Circle,
Yeah.
circle.
We got Schematic Wayne in the chat. He says hi. Hello, Wayne.
Circle.
He's one of my
circle.
friends
Right.
from
That's
Florida.
The one, and then you come under the arm.
Yeah.
Good.
And Wayne,
Turn.
if
Oh, he's
Let it
back.
Come out.
who's back?
The viewer.
Welcome back,
There you
Wayne.
go.
We
All right, so yes, and you'll want to practice that on both sides. We spent more time on the one, so I'm not going to do both sides. But you do want your non-dominant hand as
Yeah.
well to be used to it. Now, let me show this. So guys, just give me some space on this one because I got to go.
I'll stand over to the side.
Back to our first one. We turned here and then came behind the back, right? What I'm going to change is instead of being vertical, the blade is vertical. The blade is
We're going-
vertical. I'm going to go horizontal with it, right?
Oh,
now
God.
to do that, we take this first turn here. Instead of it being in front, it comes up over your head,
Like a helicopter.
like a helicopter. It's got to be over your head. And now, as it rolls again, hitchhiker, and it's coming out of my hand. Now I'm reaching up and catching it in the other hand, right? So it's got to spin above your head, and when it comes out of your hand, you're going to have it in the other hand that way. That's the first one. Comes up, spins, and you catch it that way, right?
So
Comes
like
up like you're
this?
hitchhiking, same as hitchhiking
Yeah,
here.
I think so.
But now lift your elbow up, point it forward, and let your hand come up and keep this as flat as you can. Now, so it's horizontal as it comes around. Yeah.
This.
Turn that hand like you're hitchhiking, right?
This.
And when it comes out, catch it in the other
So
hand.
it's apparently like this. Like
That way.
This way.
Now you're turning it. You gotta turn it the other way. Just like you did in front.
Just like in front.
Just like in front, right? But now
Hold
coming
on.
up over the head.
Come up over the head.
Yeah. Now, behind the back.
Hold on, hold on.
Behind the back. Let me show you the next part. Catch this.
Go,
When I come
in
down
more.
behind the back, I bend forward again. So here's where it's horizontal here. It's coming across the back this way. Horizontally is I pass it back to my first hand and come back up above the head. So it goes around above the head, drops down, and comes back behind. Catch.
Oh,
Right? This is the Juyo.
or the
Spin.
staff spin.
Yeah, because you can do it with the staff, saber staff also.
Oh,
Comes
God.
around, right? So that's new for today. but we're gonna add that to our warm-ups as part of, practice and learning how to do some of these saber tricks. Now, I wanna move on to the actual Djemso velocity for today. Right?
Oh, good grief.
Out of the Soresu style, because that's the one we're looking at now. So the Soresu style, the Soresu stance looks like this, right foot's forward, holding it up at an angle towards their eyes, right? Weight centered, both feet here, right? And I want to keep that pointed right in their eyes so that they won't come in. This is like a defensive, no one's going to attack with this blade up in their face.
No.
Right? So that's the position we're holding, both hands. Both hands.
Woo.
Yeah. Grab it up top, grab it up high. Yeah, there you go. Right? Pointing right up at their eyes. That's Soresu. That's the style. So we start here. Now from here, we're going to drop the tip down. We did that last time with Makashi. We dropped the tip down. And as we did, we leaned back. This time we're going to lean forward. Right?
Yeah.
This is actual dropping it into Shien. That's the next position. And you're giving them your forehead. You're inviting them to attack, right?
Yeah.
Your opponent is in this Djemso position, and when he feels good and confident, he's going to step inside. He's going to try and cut you right down the head. And you're giving him what he wants. We're starting here. We drop the tip down and lean forward, and you're inviting him. Go ahead, take my head. That's what you want him to do, right? So as he goes to cut, you want to have your timing and your distance down well to where you're going to step back to where his blade comes down and misses you, right? It
Yeah.
won't miss you here, but as you step back, right, my head has traveled quite a bit of distance. If you're leaning forward, step back, and you should be out of range, right?
Yeah.
You want to be out of range of the tip of his sword. And as you get out of range of the tip of his sword, you raise yours up to Djemso.
Right.
And this, again, the Shien style goes back earlier than of the lightsaber forms. 10 of them that we recognize. This one goes back to before there were 10. So there were only 7, and Djemso was called Djemso Shien. Right? It was a reference to both. And one of the reasons why is because we start in Djemso in most of these velocities. And the next move is we drop to Shien, right?
Yeah.
Not every one of them, but most of them do that. So that's very, very common, and that gives up that forehead. So that's why it was called Djemso Shien. So Djemso Shien, and this is the Djemso Shien velocity. I drop it down, giving him Shien, inviting him to cut my head. I step back, raise it up to Djemso now. I went from Shien to Djemso. And as soon as he's missed me with his cut, I step in and I deliver mine, right?
Your cut.
My cut. And it's coming down this time right to his forehead, right? And because this is Soresu's mostly a light-sided emphasis, we stop right before we cut him, right?
Now, if you were
Swing
a
down
dark
hard and
Jedi-
fast, but you freeze
Yeah,
right
I
before you make
think
impact.
they can infer that.
Yeah.
Well, and this is phase 1. In phase 2, there'll be plenty of moves that involve the need of lethal force, right?
Right.
Phase 1 is supposed to be non-lethal force, right?
Oh,
So that's why we use the sheen so much, where we
What the
stop
heck?
before
Look
we
at
cut
that.
him.
Hey, it did happen to you.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's more of a Bane's heart than a red.
Actually, it is. It's turned to a pink Bane's
Look
color.
what you did at his sword.
Oh no!
Sith magic is feeding into Ben.
Actually,
Turned his purple
like I
sword
said in the
red.
beginning, it's just the battery's gone dead.
Yeah, I'm sure they can guess.
Alright,
Alright,
so we start here. Tip it down, lean forward. You're inviting them to cut. You step back, raise it up. They just missed, and you step in, but you stop. We're not cutting him in half. You could, but you're beating him with the timing and distancing, and we're having mercy.
Yeah.
You swing down, but you freeze right here, right? You should
He should be in awe.
yeah, well, no, he should be scared out of his mind. Because you
Like,
could have
oh,
just
Kurt,
simply
get out of here!
killed him, right? Now, after you sheen,
He's
after
really
you sheen,
scared.
after you stop, right before you hit him in the head,
He should be scared to death.
take a step back and raise it up again. Come to the Djemso second time. and then when you step forward, this is giving him a chance to give up, right?
Yeah.
The second time you come in, you are doing a full attack.
Yeah.
But that second attack is where you just switch places
Yeah.
with your partner. Now you're the attacker, and they're the person practicing the velocity, right? So it switches back and forth. It becomes kind of a flow drill back between you. And you can just back and forth, back and forth, back and forth forever. So it starts here, tip it down, lean forward. He goes to cut, step back. I step in and I stop right at his forehead.
Yeah.
Step back again, raise it up.
Yep.
And then when you step in, you do the full cut, but that's when they're actually doing the velocity, right?
Yeah.
It's meant to be done together, two people, right? So, Ben, you want to show them how it looks?
I'll
You're
start.
going to try? All right, so I'm going to be the attacker on this one. So I'm up like this.
Yeah.
Ben drops this tip down and leans in, right? He's giving me that forehead. I want it. So when I step in, he steps back and raises it up, right? And immediately steps forward and he stops. Yeah, right there,
Yeah.
right? Then he'll take a step back and raise it up again, and I bring mine up to here. Now I come to Shoresu.
Yeah.
We just switch places, right? Now he's the attacker.
Yeah.
And when I'm ready, I drop it down. And when he steps to cut, I thought you were cutting me. Then step forward. No, not that foot. Right foot steps.
That was my
Oh,
right.
that was your right foot. And you had the wrong foot forward.
My bad.
Beginning. All right, so you cut all the way through. Then I step in, boom, and I'm stopping right here.
Whoa.
Yeah, see, I'm good at that. Step back again. Now we switch, and you raise it back up to my eyes first. Oh, which foot? Yes, right? You tip it down. You step back and raise it up.
Yeah.
You come in immediately. Oh, you got to step with that. See our range. Yeah, that's how you make up that range, right?
Yeah.
Then you step back again, raising it up, and I come to here.
Good grief.
Right? And then I drop it down, and you attack. Oh, you got to step for that attack.
Oh my
I
God.
raise mine up, and then boom.
Good
Stop.
Lord, that scared me actually.
Yeah, right? And then I step back. So that's how we do it back and forth. Who else wants to try?
Let's give Judah a chance.
Marty do it?
Marty.
Whoever.
Marty, let's let Marty do it because he's had to stand off camera. Marty, you gotta get in here and show
Get in
me
here and show them what they're doing.
skill sets here, right? Poor Marty's been stuck over in the corner.
Yeah,
All right,
yeah.
so I'm here, right? I'm the attacker. You drop,
Baiting you.
I'm
you're
checking
baiting
that.
me by dropping the tip down. Yeah, that makes me want to cut.
Okay.
Take a big step back as I go to cut.
What are you trying to do?
Straight back
Check the
and I
chat.
miss. And you raise
I think
it
it's in
up
that room.
and immediately
Yeah, okay, we'll
step
look at it
in.
afterward.
Boom, with a
I was
wow.
able to.
There, you just won. Now you step back again to take the offensive position. You come up to Jim So as you step back, and we just switch places. So now I bait, and when you're ready, you step and attack, and then boom, right?
Yeah.
And that's the timing. As soon as I step back, I should be stepping right back in again.
Yeah.
Then I'll step back, giving you the attack.
Oh no.
Yeah, so start into Rasu. Start with it pointing at me.
Okay.
There you go. Now, when you want to bait, you drop it down, and I go to cut. And that's when you'll step back, so it doesn't get you. Yeah, so it misses. And then immediately step in. Oh, good. Then you step back, and I come up to Sarasu. Right?
Right.
Then when I'm ready, I give it to you. Whoa, and then I step in. Boom.
Yeah.
Attack.
There
And
you
then
go,
step
man.
back again, right?
Yeah.
That's why we practice that sheen. We didn't today, because we usually use
Right.
targets. But we'll even like stand as the target for each other and
Yeah.
practice this like downward and stopping without hitting each other.
Yeah.
Thomas, you wanna?
Thomas, your turn, bud.
That'll be his turn.
Yep.
Yeah.
We'll let
I guess.
you to do it. You can do it.
You
It'll be
do
good
it,
for
that's
everybody
fine.
to watch you try it for the first time. So I'm here first, and then yeah, she dropped it down. I go to cut. Then wow, he killed me. Almost. He gave me a haircut.
Yeah.
Then he steps back, he raises it up, and I come to here. Then when I'm ready, I drop it down, and he goes to attack, and ha, yeah. And then I step back. Now he raises it up, good. He drops down, and I go to attack, and he, yeah, good. And then step back and raise it up again, and I come up here. Then when it's my turn, I drop. Ho, ho. I
Hey, you ain't did a block.
cheated.
That's I think that's one counter to this.
That's one of the other phase 2 ones.
Ah,
Phase 2 ones goes from here down to here, and yes, we use the the high position here, the corte, the
It's part of the
both the
practice,
moon
man.
and the sun. There's one for each of those. So,
Ben.
Why are you calling me man?
cause he's
I'm
man.
not
Come on,
man.
Judah, get in here,
Come on,
man.
buddy, get in there,
Come on,
buddy.
you man too. Get in here, man.
Come on, man.
Come on, man. Pointed at me, right?
Yeah.
Now, which foot you want to have forward?
Ben, you want to turn
Yeah,
yours off when
switch.
you're not using it, so your
Switch it over.
battery's low enough as it is.
Yeah, right.
What?
So I'm
You wanna
starting
turn it-
here.
Yeah,
Turn my saber off.
yeah.
Now, when you're ready, you lean
Might
forward.
get
and
a
tip
shade of
down.
purple back if you.
Point
chance
up.
to rest.
Yeah, like that.
Uh-huh.
Right. Now, when I go to cut, you step back, take one step, and yes, and raise it up.
Uh-huh.
Yes. Now, immediately step in and bring it right.
Before he has a
down.
chance to react, otherwise you could
Right
just
there.
block
Good.
it like I did.
Then step back and raise it up again, and you just became the attacker now. We switch places. And I drop it down, right? And that's when you want to catch me. Come get it. Come get it. Come get my head. And I step back, and then no, I'm not gonna hit you. Right? So down, down, down. You, right?
Yeah.
Then I step back. Now I'm the attacker again. So we go back to where we were. Which foot's forward first?
Back.
Yes. Good. And then it starts there. Good. Yes. Back and get it. Ha! Oh, careful. That's the sheen. Stops. Right.
Yeah.
Now step back and we switch places. Right. I drop it down. You go to kick my head, cut it, and no. I'm being nice. I wouldn't give you the time to do that.
No,
Right.
they
I
wouldn't.
keep that. What? Bah! That's how fast it would go.
Yeah.
But I want you to learn that the point is the distance. We're learning how to control this distance. Right. Come back, do it again. Point my eyes. Good. Drops down, steps back, and get him. Step forward. Ha! Step back. And we switch places. All right. So you do that endlessly, back and
Practice
forth.
that.
I have a feeling we moved right out of
I
camera
didn't
range a little
block,
bit there.
and I didn't cheat.
All right.
All right.
I did.
Do we want to answer those questions now? Because
Yeah.
that's what we were going to do today, and we've done it. Everybody got to do it.
All
a
right.
few times.
So let me check the.
Are there questions for the Louisville Jedi Academy?
Let me see. Trying to find the thing here. Okay. Well, we can check it in the office too. I'll leave it going so that way we can check if there's questions in your office. Because
Here?
I'm
all right,
reading
folks,
the
if there's any questions, let us know. We still have like 10 minutes to answer that.
Well, I mean, in
Yeah.
for that. So.
All right, folks. Well, thank you for watching.
I can look.
Yeah, check.
Yeah, go
Well,
look.
yeah,
and
Yeah,
see if
look.
there's any questions.
yeah, do that. All right, Marty. So, do we have anything other than what Wayne said? Because all he said was hello.
I'll help you get him up.
Whoa! Excuse me.
You should have let you go. How did that hurt? I would like,
Yeah.
I would like I was.
Yeah.
No, if it was a real lightsaber,
There's
it would've-
not.
I'm gonna do it the right way. I'm gonna do it
There's no real white way.
the right way. The,
You mean
the
like the
way
drill-
Mr. Stan did it.
Oh, the
like,
flow drill thingy?
Yeah, I'm seeing a.
It's not.
I mean, yeah, but like a real fighter.
It's what?
Is it
Wouldn't
off?
be so nice.
No.
Well, it's not. There's something playing in there.
Okay. It's playing for me.
Okay.
All right,
Well,
folks.
we'll go ahead and
Unless
close
he was
out. and-
trying-
All right, folks. Well,
unless he-
oh, we got to do the closing
Yeah, we're gonna
salutation.
do our
Oh, yeah.
9 steps again to finish out, right? Just
Okay.
like we started, we step 1, point to the floor, other hands up, right? Step 2 comes up between the eyes. 3 drops down into your open hand. 4, the right foot steps back, and we're bowing down. 5, point the blade down and reach your left hand forward. 6, step up, feet together, and we are, again, left crosses the abdomen, right is covering the eyes. Step back to our defensive. We're leaning back, and this is in the bend of the elbow. 8, bend forward and touch the ground. Just go
Other
to
feet.
8.
Other feet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There you go. Touch the floor.
Other foot.
Cover
Yeah.
your eyes.
Yeah, there you go. And then step up together. We make a circle. We do a downward diagonal cut.
Yeah.
That's it. Step 9.
All right, folks. Well, we'll see you in 1 to 2 weeks again. Have a good day.